choose company, we're limited. In the end, we lay in the end. I seen the end before the beginning, but I began anyway. I began. 'Cause all it took was a love, and for you to say that I began. The quieting down is compromising me now. It's compromising me now. 'Cause I want everything now. Because I want everything now. But the quieting down is compulsory now.
Hello, hello. Let's get into it, I suppose. Hello. First time doing must be the second time doing a World Tour race, but it's been a long time since I've done a World Tour race. Then again, there isn't that many of them left. But let's get into it. Lombardia, the last World Tour Classic of the year. I'm doing good, Miko. How are you? It's early morning, 7 AM for me. Yeah, it's Saturday though, so it's not too bad. Let's get some Lombardia action up here. World Tour Classics, Lombardia start list. Pretty hilly course. Glad I didn't save my team for this race. Looks like Ineos Grenadiers have a pretty stacked squad. I guess everyone really does. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what PCM says are the favourites. They're saying Roglic, Poggi, Bilbao, Almeida. Wow, as expected, Evenepoel, Vingegaard, Skelmoser, Thomas, Gegenhardt, Goldu. Pretty everyone who's good at mountain and acceleration. Old Cosnefart would have been perfect for this race. He really would have. Nice little cheeky attack up the last climb. Yeah, it's alright. I'm sure it won't make too much of a difference. Here we go, let's go. 140 riders. Oh shit, 60 days for Cosnefart. Oh. You're probably like me then, you probably didn't plan the whole season at once. I definitely did not. Anyway, let's get our bike aid riders out of the way. On the start line at the front, we have some nice Ineos boys. I guess we really know who everyone is. Oh well, let's just get straight to it. Almeida's at the front, because what's he going to do? Cheeky attack off the start line. These are the favourites: Roglic, Evenepoel, Vingegaard, Gegenhardt. Go for Ben. Right, here we go. Astana doing what Astana does best, getting in the breakaway with their climber. But hey, with Cofidis' Deletre and Marco Brenner from DSM, Carlos Verona, and Eddie Plinkart. Juan Pedro Lopez as well. Bengal really realizing that they're missing out on the breakaway, so trying hard to get into that, but as they do so, the rest of the peloton will not let them leave. Bahrain have their domestic on the front, Camel Gredic. Oh, talking about Bahrain, have you guys seen the new Bahrain uniform that Walter Poles was showing off this morning? Marco Brenner is attacking again, as yeah, it looks like Lars van Boven is not allowed the break. Maybe. They're still chasing hard. Not hard enough though. No, they're gonna catch them. They're set up in the breakaway. Hey, Bruno Amorai. Louis Minke is trying to get in the break. I bet you that's a bit of a... There you go, they've set up, but there's another attack from Pedro Lopez and Perez again, and this time they're allowed to depart. So it looks like the breakaway is going to be Carlos Verona from Movistar, Eddie Plankart from Alpecin de Koenig, Verhey from Astana. Hello! Marco Brenner, Perez, Juan Pedro Lopez, and oh, another bunch is attacked off the front there. Teagles, oh, Ericsson for Tudor, and Lorenzo Fortunato, but they're being chased down by Ethan Vernon from Soudal Quickstep. So it looks like Verona is going to spend a long day out by himself before he gets some friends. Christian Rodriguez, Jonathan Lastra, and Louis Minke is trying now. Vernon does not like the fact that they are in the break. There we are. Who said Conchi should go in the break? There he is, giving his go with Bruno Amarai and Lorenzo Fortunato. Is it Tom Wirgin? No, Luca Wirgin. Trying to get in there, but Kamil Gradek does not like it. So Verona now has a buddy. Perez and Verona out in front. The duo, while others try to fight across. It looks like this group of 4, 40 seconds, should have a decent gap. Lorenzo Fortunato, João Pedro Lopez, Bruno Amarai, and Berhe from Astana. There we are, the 6 riders are together, but the rider from Astana is suffering from his earlier efforts. Let's hope he can keep up over this climb. Looks like they're waiting for him, which is good. 215 Ks of this classic to go in the peloton. Ineos have taken over. With Arnesman, he's always a domestic, even though he reckoned he would be leader himself. Bahrain with Gradek, and who the hell is just... Pronsky has crashed that I missed. My apologies. Vadim Pronsky's abandoning the race. Yeah, I just missed it. My fault. Rest in peace, Astana, losing their strong climber. Wow. Oh my god, another crash. Two riders have been dropped this time. Edward Dunbar and Guy Martin. I guess it's raining slightly. They will get back in quite easily. There's still 211 kilometers to go. No real damage has been done. I mean, oh my god, what the hell is more moving? Yep, Danny Martinez of Alpecin. He crashed, but he's back in the peloton. This is exciting. Although crashes are sad, I agree. But, of course, yeah. It's okay, Mika. Hopefully, there'll be no more serious crashes, because the riders understand that the late season there's not many replacements for them. Oh, another crash. Valentin Modawai, he's up though. Matteo Cataneo and someone else who is also up. There's a lot of those Bengal teams chilling at the back. Did Bengal end up getting in the break? They did not. Unlucky for them. And still Arnesman, Nathan Van Hooydonk retiring at the end of the season. He's doing some good work there for Bora. Fausto Masnada, bit of a surprising name at the front, and Roman Grigore. There's Tadej Pogačar, number 1 on his back, wearing the colours of Jumbo-Visma. Hopefully he's in a good day today, and he might do an early attack, make it a bit exciting for us who are watching. The Ethiopian from Astana, Ethiopia, I think, is struggling to keep up slightly. Oh, another crash in the peloton. A few riders are on the ground. Christian Rodriguez has been dropped. Luke Wirgin, Rein Tarame. Otherwise, everyone else is still in the pack. Oh, Schachmann has just fallen. But luckily he's still, or he's almost in reach of the peloton. Oh damn, I didn't know this game could have so many crashes. Jumbo-Visma working on the front, and the gap is melting away. 7 minutes 40. Another crash. Frank Bonamore, Matteo Boro, and someone else. Oh my god, Enric Mas has fallen. But he's back on his bike. Bonamore's almost back in the break with Borrell from Tudor. Wirgin will not make it back, and Christian Rodriguez might not make it back, but who knows. Still a bit up in the air about that. Break has 7 minutes 16 with 155 kilometers to go. Nope, everyone's back together in the peloton. There's no one off the back. That is good news for those who were dropped. Another descent here. Still working well together up in the peloton. It is Ben Zweihoff of Bora Hansgrohe who is now contributing to the chase. Mark Padon for EF chilling at the front also. Small split at the bow, crash at the back actually. Lednoas and Salby. Geez, I'm sure I've seen Tudor in like 4 or 5 crashes. Anyway, another large descent for the riders to take a tumble on. How far will this break survive? That's the... Oh, puncture for Bruno Amorai. What the actual fuck? But it looks like everyone's waiting for him, so it's not a problem. All back together and the paces begin to increase again. But in doing that, the gap is down to 5:40. Who's dropped and not catching back up? The rider from Tudor is set up and he looks like he won't be catching them back up, as the rider from Bengal is also. With a reasonable sized plateau before the climbs start again, the gap is at 5 minutes 30. Oh, there's a slight crosswind as well. Didn't see that before. That's going to be playing some havoc on some of the riders' minds. Four minutes 40. Looks like the breakaway will not make it to the end of the race, but hopefully they can make it to this climb here. Jumbo have started using Marc Soler now as well. Fred Wright for Bahrain, 2 domestics here. Looks like they are trying as hard as they can to catch up. Ethan Vernon. Oh geez, Ben Tullett. Oh no, he just bought drink bottles, I think. The gap is 4:20 and reducing. Puncture for Felix Gall is up and back in the peloton. His teammates did fall back to Halcombe. There's Michael Chirel and Frank Bonamore. But luckily for them, he is back in. Ooh, there's John Dombrowski, the US champion. Should get along this plateau and then we should hopefully see some action. Expecting some long range attacks from some of the favourites like Poggi, Vengagor, Remco. Minutes 30 is the gap. The breakaway is not too stressed. It's semi-chilling up the road. Peloton's going hard to try and catch them. Here we go. We're starting the climb shortly. Already the gradient is increasing. Bruh. What did I do? 1:23 up the hill, which is... the peloton's going about the same up the hill, so the time should not be won or lost there. If you look from the eyes of a rider, can we see the brake? We cannot see the brake. I go up to the brake. Can we see the peloton behind? Not quite. Oh, just coming over the top of the hill. You can see the convoy now. Alaphilippe has attacked. Let me just... Whoop, whoop. Wait, why is he... Hey, peloton, right. Alaphilippe attacks and nothing happens. He's back into the peloton. Roglic is up near the front. There's Poggi. Bilbao is also a favourite for this race. Gegenhardt, Hindley. A lot of the big names. Marwa also moving to the front. Oh yeah, the Gal thing, yeah. All good. Miguel Angel Lopez also showing his face. Looks like no one's going to do anything on this climb. I mean, Alaphilippe tried, but it's set up right away. Boris Zweihoff has finished his turn on the front. The gap is still 3 minutes, 60 kilometers to go. Ooh, Alaphilippe almost dropped the wheel. Let a trio of domestics go away. Yeah, late but not late. Welcome, Ava. Here is the break. Once again, Carlos Verona Alonso, Fortunato, Bruno Amarai, Anthony Perez, Juan Pedro Lopez, and Wale Berhe from Astana. Here we go, on the left there we have an attack. Romain Bardet, Enric Mas straightens his wheel, and Remco Evenepoel senses the danger. He's on that too. Romain Gregor as just nothing. He's not even reacting. Is he increasing his pace slightly? Not sure. Counter attack by Jai Hindley. Felix Gall had the puncture before, talked about by the managers. He'd try something, but no avail. There is a bunch of 4 favourites out in front. Remco is now driving the pace there. Peloton now being led by Nathan van Hooydonk. Oh, what's happening on the right hand side? Everyone's been but everything. Sepp Kuss is trying to join his teammate Romain Bardet in the front pack. He makes it across with Stora and Pedersen as they are caught by Guy Martin, attacking with Ruben Guerrero. Yeah, that's true. Movistar is fighting for their life. They need to win this, don't they? I mean, they have Enric Mas. Hopefully he does some awesome damage here today. All the attacks are neutralized and the riders are all back together, minus the breakaway. Nilsson Paulus is like, hey, my time to shine. Movistar sending Guerrero to follow him. They need to try everything, just as pointed out by Ava. Lorenzo Rota and Enric Mas now trying, but Nathan van Hooydonk is right there. I'd say you almost want to attack on it just before a climb to get the full effect. The breakaway is now in sight of the peloton. They're almost the front runners on the road. There's a gap of about 2 minutes. Welcome, Awaken. Welcome. Tyne Arnesman is letting them dangle out just in front of them. Alaphilippe is working. Is he working for Remco? I mean, we saw Remco go on the attack, but you'd think Alaphilippe would have some sort of punch to be a leader. There's 2 Movistar riders and they're not really doing much. They're kind of just glitching at each other as they both try and accelerate through. Alaphilippe attacks on the right. Poggi is straight on his wheel. Theo Gegenhardt. Roglic is blocked by Paulus. Quite a few splits here, and Movistar are not chasing. Hindley, Bardet and Gall are there also. Where is Movistar? Movistar disappeared when it matters the most. Sudal Quickstep are trying to reel things in with Beggioli and Masnada. Which is kind of weird because Alaphilippe's up here. Attacked by João Almeida, and he is marked by Carlos Rodriguez. Eddie Dunbar for Groupama FDJ is on the front now. The original breakaway saw is 1 minute 20 on this favourites group, which contains Roglic, Thomas, Pogačar, Alaphilippe, Gal, Hindley, Gegenhardt, Bardet, and trying to catch them are Almeida and Rodriguez. I don't know why Sudal Quickstep is working on the front, but they are, at the moment they're marking EF Education. Felix Gal has attacked from the favourites, but he is caught by the work of Almeida. Is he going to work for Poggy? He must be, and the peloton's going to catch them again. Fortunato attacks from the breakaway. He senses the danger, he wants to get up the road so he can help them out. The rider from Astana has been caught by the favourites bunch. Fred Wright is working in the peloton as with Rudy Millard to try and bring them all back together. Still anyone's game. It's a 40-second gap between the peloton and the favourites bunch. Lopez has been caught by the favourites bunch. Let's hope he can keep up and stick together with them. Breakaway has 3 riders left. Fortunato by himself, Amarai and Carlos Verona still up the road. Split in the peloton through the descent. Few riders unable to hold the wheel. Some nice riders in that front split. Yates, Evenepoel there, Carapaz. They're almost back together. Cataneo's pulling the peloton up. He is now dying for his efforts as this group of favourites becomes 36. Fortunato, the lone rider, out in front. 40 seconds. Alaphilippe tries something again. There we go. Pogačar, the favourite for the race. He attacks. 16 kilometres to go. Can anyone counter Alaphilippe blocking Hindley there? Poggy's looking a little bit worse for wear. He's almost up to the steep section of the race. Vingegaard is pacing with Evenepoel on his wheel. Yes, he just here. Poggy has overtaken Fortunato. Intermarché will not be winning this race. Carapaz attacks on the left, Hindley following him. No one else can follow Sudal Quickstep after all that work to bring Evenepoel up. Not able to do anything. Carapaz goes it alone as he drops Hindley. Into the descent now with Pogačar. One more climb to go. There's a slim lead over Carapaz. Carapaz is the better descender for some reason. The 30 seconds back is Hindley, then another 10 seconds is the Sudal group. Hindley will likely get caught, but Poggy and Carapaz are going to be together. The Olympic champion and Tadej Pogačar. Pogačar attacks as soon as Carapaz meets him. Carapaz is looking dead, Poggy's going for it. Meanwhile behind, the group has caught Hindley. Vingegaard, Evenepoel, Devagodu's launching an attack now. Nope, he's working for Vingegaard. Looks like Movistar will not make it back into the top division, as they are not in sight. 5 kilometers to go. Poggy has a 30-second lead on Carapaz. Go to attacks on the descent. Slight gap on Evenepoel. Vingegaard chilling in the wheels with Hindley. Further back is Bilbao, Thomas and Beggioli. Here we go, Poggy's going for it. Poggy gets the win, he celebrates. He looks behind him, there's no one there. Poggy takes Il Lombardia with Carapaz in second place. Third place, sprint for the line. Is Godu going to beat Vingagor? Yes, he is. Great win for Groupama FDJ. Hindley comes in 6th. Next bunch on the road, Beggioli, Thomas and the Bilbao. Beggioli's been working a lot, so he is not... Well, Thomas has got a bloody good sprint there. Next bunch on the road, Alaphilippe, People's attacking all day. Roglic, first rider from Bora. They were not where they wanted to be today. Alaphilippe takes out ahead of Roglic. Felix Gall taking out 14th. There's Carlos Rodriguez and Gegenhardt. Ineos with quite a few riders up here. Attila Volta, the first rider from Tudor to cross the line. He's going to come in 17th. With Pedersen in 18th and Sivakov in 19th. Rounding out the top 20, it's going to be Skalmoser. And the first Movistar rider, I think, is Jorgensen, finishing outside the top 20. Last rider on the course, Salby. Here we come, the stragglers coming in as we wait for confirmation of the results page. Here we are, there's the last rider. He's going to cross the line about 44 minutes down. Well done, Poggy, indeed. Here we have Poggy coming across the line. Let's have a look at that podium. He wins by 38 seconds to Richard Carapaz, a minute back to their group of Godu, Vingagor, and Evenepoel. Should our Quickstep take the team classification ahead of Jumbo? Il Lombardia results are as follows. Poggy, Carapaz, Godu, all the favourites up here. Where is the first Movistar rider? Jorgensen in 23rd. As usual, Movistar not being where they need to be at the right time. Very unfortunate for them. Enric Mas finishes 8 minutes down in 39th position. All good, Ava. And one DNF, Vedom Pronsky. Cheers, Ava. Anyway, that's the end of this race. Thanks for following along.